So, you guys will probably recognise Andrew Morgan.
Hello.
Of Watchfinder and Co. and
Andrew Morgan Watches. Like, comment, subscribe.
I've actually just met Tim Mosso, and I was starstruck.
Yes.
And if I'm honest, I'm a little bit starstruck at chatting to you because it's a little bit like because I've seen your content and you're a little bit famous and you know a lot about watches. The last thing I want to talk about with you is watches, apart from which one do you like. And anyway, Dubai Watch Week, and Andrew was actually with his wife, who is sat down here, and they were explaining that they were out partying all night, ripping up the town.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you were or you weren't.
We stayed up late night last night talking about watches for a long time.
Wow.
It's the place to talk watches. I mean, you mentioned Tim Mosso. He knows more about watches than I can ever know. He's probably forgotten more about watches than I know. So if you want to talk about watches, don't feel intimidated. I also don't know very much either.
Oh.
I've heard of Rolex? Rolex? I think
Rolex.
That's one.
Aren't they they're the big one, aren't they?
I think they're the subsidiary to Tudor.
That's the one.
I've heard.
Yeah. It's but you know, when I think of you, I do think I put you in that. I think of Tim. You're in that category. I don't want to say anything that's not correct, but for me, when I've looked at your channels, it's to become educated. I actually watch your content, thinking I'm going to learn something here because I've seen your video and the watch description or something, and so I thought it was very, very cool.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you think of me often? Do you think of me before going to sleep?
Not with your wife here. No.
Oh, I really appreciate it though. You know, it's amazing to be here with so many people who have watched the videos and to talk to them and meet them because you guys are my livelihood. I don't have the ability to do what I do and enjoy what I enjoy without you guys. So thank you so much for everyone who does watch. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you all do.
I think we really do. And am I right saying that this is your first time at Dubai Watch Week?
It's also my first time in Dubai.
Wow.
So imagine my surprise when it absolutely bucketed it down with rain last night. It's the desert, but there you go. So stranger things have happened. Dubai Watch Week, rain. It's been quite fantastic.
Partying until 5 a.m. talking about wristwatches, do you know, it's my own experience at Dubai Watch Week has been marvellous. I really have had a good time for lots of reasons, and one of the things I keep noticing is how you feel very safe and secure here. Mm-hmm. A gentleman had left his iPhone on the chair next to me, and I knew not to touch it, and the lady next to us, she didn't touch it. 10 minutes later, he walks up, his iPhone is there, and you knew it wasn't going to be lost, and it was quite a delightful thing. Anyway, but it is lovely here. But I want to ask you, what's the highlight so far you've had here?
I don't know. It's all so overwhelming, and I'm so very tired. I might have to go back home next week and digest, and then discover. But really, so I've been to Watches and Wonders a few times before. Yeah. It's a very impressive show. Huge stands, amazing displays. Yeah. Here is so much more personal. Yeah. You can meet your heroes at the brands and talk to them face to face and learn about their product directly from them.
Meet their heroes
so
face to face. I was pointing at you.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And just to meet other people who are like-minded. Like, this is very much it's like Comic-Con, but for people who like watches. Yeah. It's really... Yeah. Although I don't know if Comic-Con is any good anymore. I don't know. I've heard people say it's rubbish. But if Comic-Con is still good, that's what this is like. Yeah. It's just stuff... They just leave. So we were at the Moser stand. Yes. And they have a tray open, and they've got some of their most iconic pieces. They've got the cheese watch, the Swiss icons, the Swiss Alp Final Edition. Yeah. And they just leave it open. It's just there for people to go and have a look at and enjoy and try on. I actually wandered over because they had the Pandemonium watch there, and they let me hold it in my hand and play with it. But not only that, Constant Chaikin, I interviewed him and held in my hand the Stargazer. Yeah.
I know. I'm still thinking to myself, how did that happen?
Yeah. Why did I not run away with that as fast as I could?
Yeah.
Was that your favourite watch so far? Then do you think?
When I first saw it, because it's two watches. Well, it's a whole watch, but it's like, because it's reversible. And I saw the strap mechanism, and I thought that's how he's been able to engineer the strap being reversible. But how's he made the buckle reversible? But you won't believe it. The buckle does a 180.
Oh,
so
wow.
the buckle is reversible. The strap and the design of the case is all reversible. So the watch, you can wear it one side, flip it over, and rebuckle it, and it's amazing. I think it. Look, I like all the watches here, but my favourite right now is the Constantine Choking, actually, Stargazer, yeah. But I like them all, and the Pandemonium. I don't want to miss anybody out.
The
anyway.
Pandemonium is very special. I think.
Yeah.
And I think there is a huge opportunity for them to do a continuation of a streamliner case with an LM101 movement inside, that kind of combination.
Yeah.
It's peak watchmaking. Everyone can pack up and go home after that watch, I think. That's it, it's done.
You've just said something. It's peak watchmaking. I was thinking, is it like the film industry? No, because I think because everyone is genuinely nice, it appears. Everyone is sort of understated so far. It is very nice. Tim Mosso said that one of these highlights is meeting collectors here. And another lady said that she liked the atmosphere and the friendliness. You said something similar. My favourite is the Stargazer by Constantine Choking. I'm all about the objects.
Forget the people. Give me the watches. That's what we're all here for.
Anyway, Andrew's wife is I feel like I'm dragging. I feel like I'm dragging him away. I'm going to say goodbye, Andrew. It's lovely to bump into you.
Thank you so much.
And so cool. Okay.
It's a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.